When silence is the price for survival, what happens when one voice chooses to scream? Previously, on student loans or student traps, Kamsiyochukwu Okeke thought she had secured a future through Nigeria's new student loan program, NIAS. But what she got was a deep dive into a sinister labyrinth of missing funds, fake portals, vanishing students, and warnings delivered through surveillance photos. She wasn't the only one. Thousands had been trapped. And one Halima had disappeared. Kamsi had a choice: retreat into silence or risk everything to expose the truth. She chose war. Terrified but determined, Kamsi knew she needed help. She contacted an old friend, Tiga Umar, now a freelance investigative journalist and ex-campus activist turned whistleblower magnate. If anyone could trace the money trail, it was Tiga. They met in secret in a hidden cafe in Yoba. Kamsi brought her receipts, email records, and screenshots. Tiga listened in silence, eyes scanning. Then he looked up. This isn't just a scam. This is money laundering, tech-enabled and insider-driven. Whoever's behind this, they have access to student databases. Over the next 2 weeks, they uncovered. The Naira site was hosted under a shell domain registered in Seychelles. The account numbers traced back to multiple microfinance banks and blockchain crypto wallets. One account holder, Akugo Oje, a former government official, quietly dismissed after an internal review. But most chilling of all, they found a hidden folder in Kamsi's laptop, planted via malware. Her webcam had been recording without her knowledge. This wasn't just fraud. This was surveillance. They were being watched. Tiga published the first expose anonymously on a foreign blog. The Academic Laundromat: How NELS Became Nigeria's Biggest Youth Scam. It went viral within hours. The hashtags #NELScam and #StudentDeathTrap trended. Radio shows picked it up. An angry mob stormed a NELS liaison office in Port Harcourt. But with the spotlight came consequences. Tiga's apartment was ransacked. Kamsi's father was detained by tax officers with no warrant. Her mother's store was set on fire. The message was clear: back off. But instead Kamsi pushed forward. She made the boldest move yet. She leaked the full report under her own name. My name is Kamsiyochukwu Okeke. I took the student loan. And this is how it ruined my life. The video hit 1 million views in 2 days. She became a symbol. But symbols are dangerous to powerful people. 3 nights later, Kamsi went missing. No sign of forced entry. No distress calls. Only a blood-stained earring on her pillow, and a NELS brochure folded into the shape of a skull. The nation erupted. Students protested. Her video played at rallies. International outlets picked it up: BBC, Al Jazeera and Channels TV. Then, from the shadows Halima reappeared. Only this time, she wasn't alone. She was part of a group, Debt-Free Reclaimers, a secret network of students and techies fighting back, digitally and physically. She revealed everything. NELS had been co-opted by the cohorts, a rogue alliance of former government officials, fintech leaders, and education board insiders. Their goal: use fake loans to siphon billions through shell institutions, while trapping the youth in silence. They planted keyholes in universities, loan processing offices, and even media houses. And now, they had Kamsi alive. But somewhere no one could reach her. Yet, the reclaimers activated a plan. Every student who had suffered, every IT student with hacking skills, and every voice silenced by shame was called to rise. Halima uploaded a massive data dump, the Kamsi files. Inside were account ledgers, whistleblower videos, banner call logs, and one chilling document titled Debt Control Agenda, Youth Economic Containment Strategy, 2021 to 2035. This was never about loans. It was about control. The reclaimers launched a digital offensive. They crashed the fake NELS site. Exposed major fintech executives. Froze over 200 fraudulent accounts. But there was one account they couldn't trace, the masternode. Kamsi's final clue was in a message she'd secretly sent before her disappearance. If I disappear, find the owl beneath the campus clock tower. Truth hides in its shadow. Tiga, Halima, and the reclaimers were on their way. Underneath the old clock tower at Unilag, they found it. An abandoned Nial server room, cold, dusty, and still humming. And there was a drive plugged in and encrypted. But the file was named. The debt ledger, real names only. As the reclaimers began decoding it, the lights flickered. Doors locked from the outside. A voice echoed through the speakers. Congratulations. You've come too far. Let's see how far you're willing to go. The screen flashed one word. Reset. Then everything went black. When silence is the price for survival, what happens when one voice chooses to scream? Now it's your turn. Who do you think is behind the masternode? Was Kamsi betrayed from within? Can the youth truly reclaim their future, or is the system too powerful to beat? Drop your thoughts, theories, and reactions in the comments. Let your voice be heard. The war on silence has just begun. The dark truth files of time immemorial.